We got this for you, for real.
For real?
Yeah.
That's the wrong
But
time.
you, what's your, what day were you born?
Friday.
Let me guess.
Kofi gang. You already know what it is.
My best friend's name is Kofi. She's a girl. They thought
So
she was
she's not
going
a
to be a
Kofi
boy.
then? But she's still a Kofi?
They still named her Kofi.
For real?
Kofi Ba?
I've never met a female named Kofi.
Yeah, that's her
crazy.
name, Kofi.
What
Here,
it
help
is.
yourself.
I'm good.
The Jiggy Show. What Jiggy people do.
Let's get it. Welcome to the Jiggy Show. This is episode 5. Thank you for watching episode 4, and thank you for everybody that's been tuning in. Shout out to all the support. And yeah, this is episode 5, and I got some interesting people. One of them, I got a few celebrities in the building tonight. One of them has like the toppest and the best clothing apparel out in the area, soon to be all over the nation. So if you haven't yet, go cop some Primark. I should be having my gear on right now, but I don't. I'm sorry. But yeah, I always have it on. So yeah, y'all already know what's up. And I have like a superstar in the building. We need a round of applause. I wish I had some drum kits.
Just do a drum roll for this one right here.
We have a supermodel, a creative director. What else? What else am I missing?
Go ahead, tell them.
I think.
Video vixen. Is that appropriate? Is video vixen appropriate?
Sure.
Yeah, you got your fame. She's actually on my man's video too. That's my guy Uzi. So yeah, her name is Amadia.
Yes.
A very how can I say it? Very unique and different name.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that name from?
My mom actually got it from a baby book.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's actually supposed to be pronounced Amadea.
Oh, word.
Mm-hmm.
But Amadia, both of them sound dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, so like we got a few stars in the building. I'm just like, your local podcaster, nobody special. And today's episode is kind of interesting. It's getting kind of chilly outside, and a lot of you people are bummed up. Everybody's happy. Christmas coming up. Everybody's all booed up. But some of us aren't, and some of us didn't make the list. And some of us are trapped in an area, in a zone that like we don't like to be in. And some of us live there and pay rent all year round. And like some of us need a way out. And these two individuals right here are gonna help us out. Figure out how to deal with and how to like maneuver around it, and how to figure out ourselves, and maybe even like if it's not for you, it's not for you. So, but with that being said, today's episode is about being friend zoned and slightly about ghosting. And yeah, any friend zone experience that we have partaken in or been put in without our will or consent, or just because, like, have you ever been friend zoned before?
Well, I think we have to really define what friend zone is.
Let's do it. Let's define it. Let's define it.
So, do you consider not really going forward with someone in terms of like a romantic relationship, but still like having sex with someone? Do you consider that being friend zoned?
Nah.
No.
You're getting the draws, you're not in the friend zone.
Exactly.
Okay.
Friend zone, you're not getting anything. You're barely getting a good morning text, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then technically speaking, I've never been friend zoned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you friend zoned people?
Of course.
Oh wow. Well, you said of course. Damn, like everybody was watching this.
I mean, everyone has friend zoned someone before.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh,
Explain it to
okay.
him.
You're in a relationship though.
Yeah.
Explain him the friend zone.
So everybody's my friend at the end of the day. So yeah.
Okay.
So like, well, how is it? Like, what is a friend zone? Or how do you friend zone somebody?
Okay.
Talk to the guys out there. Everybody that's watching this that thinks they have a chance with you.
Okay.
Let them know this is their time right here.
Okay, gotcha. Well, one thing that I want to say before we get started, I want to say that
Disclaimer.
friend zoning is never permanent. You never know what could happen in a situation where someone can see you, in a light, different side of you where they're like, oh my gosh, I can actually pursue like a romantic relationship with that person. So even though you've been friend zoned, it's not permanent. You can always don't like try too hard to work towards like getting out of the friend zone. Just be your authentic self and let things happen naturally. But I would say like the number one reason why I friend zoned someone before is you know, they idolize you too much. They're fans.
Praising you?
Like
Yeah. They're underneath my comments. They're in my DMs.
Uh-huh.
They're texting me too much. I think you have to find like the
What is
balance.
too much though? Like, what is texting you too much? If I text you good morning.
If I don't respond, then don't keep texting me.
Okay, so what's the limit though? Like double text or like triple text?
Triple
like,
text.
Oh, triple?
Triple.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too much.
I think it's a little bit too much. Like if someone doesn't answer like the second text, then I think you should get the hint that they're not really interested in you like that.
Word.
But also,
Well, why would I mean like? All right, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
from my experience, I'm just gonna be honest. Like sometimes it's hard for me not to give out my number to people, so I'll know like I'm not interested in this guy at all. But I don't want to be rude and you know he calls my phone.
Be rude. Stop doing that.
I know.
Stop doing
I
that. A
know.
lot of women do that. Like women out there, stop doing that shit. Like if you're not interested in somebody and you know you're not about to talk to this individual, don't even give him a fake number. Just like completely just say, yo.
Well, let me ask you this then. So you're saying that's what makes you want to friend zone them, but have you decided if you're going to put them there before they do all that? Like,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Great question.
Yes, I've already
Alright.
decided.
What gives that away though?
I don't know, based on like what I see, their appearance or certain things are. I
So you
kinda-
have a criteria of what you're looking for.
You said appearance?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Savage. Said you look like you're going to be in my friend zone.
No. I think everyone has a preference.
Right.
Yeah, like my preference is like 6'1" and up. So if you're underneath this, if you're
Automatic friend zone?
if you're like
Automatic friend
5'5",
zone.
I may not be like
Wow.
I want to be with you.
Wow. How tall are you?
I'm like 5'8".
So 5'5" can't climb the tree?
He can't climb this
Wow.
tree.
You can't climb this.
He can't climb it.
Wow.
He can't climb it.
Wow. So, but earlier you just said that like just because you're friend zone in the beginning doesn't mean there isn't a chance of getting out of it. So a 5'5", there is no way out.
There's no way out.
They can't reach.
But let me tell you, I dated a guy who was 5'9" before. But at this point in my life, I have a specific preference in terms of height.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
But-
everybody has preferences.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like, are you
everybody-
out here giving 5'5" dudes your number?
Okay, the thing is, they'll be like, they're like, oh, okay, you're beautiful. Like, I've been watching you. I want to like, you know, I want to take you out or something like that. And, you know, I feel kind of bad about it. Or they'll like call you while you're right in front of them.
Oh damn, that's
Yeah, a lot of guys call you while you're right in front of
to
them.
make sure the number is real.
Exactly. So if I'm giving you a fake number, that's kind of awkward.
Yeah, but like I mean, like why not save them like the time and day and just tell them like, yo, like I'm not interested, I'm good. You don't need the
I don't want to
you
hurt
don't need the
anybody's
height
feelings.
requirements.
No, it's not just about the height requirement.
You're hurting them more about putting them in the friend zone.
Exactly.
It's not even a friend zone. It's I'm not
Not
fucking with you.
interested.
Period.
Oh, well, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only friend zoned like 1 or 2 people.
Okay, but what does the friend zone look like for you though? Like what is
The friend zone.
Like how does somebody that's watching this that has your number out there knows that you are friend zone?
Okay, it's kind of complicated with me, and this
Break it
isn't
down.
true for every single woman. For me, like if I friend zone you, then we can go out, we can get drinks, we can talk about your dating life, my dating life, but we're legit friends,
Platonic.
platonic
Yeah.
friends. Yeah, you know.
I mean, like, are you leading them on though?
No, I don't lead anyone on.
No. As she laughs, all the dudes in her comments and her DMs just give up. Just give up. Let's move on to the next. And James, please enlighten us.
Yes, please,
Please
James.
enlighten us.
What, like from what aspect? Like friend zoning women or being in the friend zone?
Both actually. Because I mean, like, also, like, have you ever gotten yourself out of it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
How?
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. Back in high school, I think there was this one chick that I was into, and you know, it was already because again, how do you build a relationship past like friendship? You gotta be friends first. You gotta set the foundation.
Yeah.
So I mean, we were cool, say hi to each other in class in the hallway and whatnot, and then obviously the more and more you hang out with, I mean, you can't really. And again, it's high school, so I'm taking it back. I guess it's changed over the years. Friend zone evolves.
Yeah.
But somebody eventually starts catching feelings. You guys hang out to the point where you start realizing maybe she's cool. Like I might be into her. And I just remember what gave it away is it was yearbook signing, and she signed my yearbook. And she signed it, you know, I had fun with you, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Love you like a brother.
Ooh.
That hurt.
Yeah. I mean,
it hurt, you know,
Yeah.
nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah,
someone that you're interested in brothers. I was like, damn. And back then, too, I was hit. So I was like, oh, damn, she hit me with that line.
Yeah.
Ain't no hope for me.
Yeah.
But,
what kept you persistent, though?
Well, the fact that we were still cool and close. I mean, yeah, she loved me like a brother at the time.
Yeah.
But we ended up, you know, spending brother, sister time. I don't know how to say that without making it sound weird. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what she claimed me to be. But then we just started hanging out more and more often. And I guess like the example that she was using, just kind of be yourself, and you know.
Eventually, you just got yourself.
Eventually, it was just like she started seeing me in a different aspect, other than someone that she wasn't initially interested in. Or my theory is she kind of had a wall up. Kind of maybe playing hard to get. So I'm saying because
how can you detect though? Like how can you detect there's a female household?
Back then, I think in the scenario that I gave you guys, I kind of got lucky.
Okay.
I think now you can. I mean, to me, it's pretty. I'm about to say some women are blunt.
Yeah.
And then just some guys who just don't want to take the hint, and they still, keep pursuing. And then on the flip side of it, it's like you gotta kind of pick and choose your battles. You gotta know when to be persistent. You know what I mean? When to be consistent. Like if she's like, oh no, stop, it's never gonna happen, blah blah. But maybe she's like, give you that hint, because some girls like to play hard to get. It's my understanding that they do.
Yeah.
So
would you vouch for this?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because they don't want to come off maybe too easy, or they want to make you work for it, which is fine. I mean, I prefer to work for it versus it's probably not worth having if you could just get it easy. But it's like maybe just kind of you gotta be able to read the signs. I don't know. I don't want to say that.
It's tough.
It's hard. It's hard
what I'm
to
saying.
gauge.
Like, how do you read these signs? You being a woman right now. So help us out though.
As a dude, you should be able to know when somebody's not interested in you.
No, though, that's the thing though. Like a lot of dudes don't know. This is why this episode is happening. Like I did this for a reason, because a lot of dudes they don't know how to.
So you want me to break it down and tell the world when they don't want you? I mean, if you get ghosted, if you get carried, and me, I don't like. It's really hard for me. Like I don't really like to. I like to chase, but then it just comes to a certain point where it's like, I'm not about to waste my time or yours. So why am I still pursuing this? I'll grab a hit. I mean, there's plenty of fish in the sea. That's kind of how I look at it.
Exactly.
Not every male has that luxury of that mindset where they're able to go catch a new fish as quickly as they want to. Yeah. Not saying that it's easy for me. I'm the friend zone king. I live in friend zone. But anyway,
I'm really surprised by that.
Yeah.
What's so surprising about that?
That you live in the friend zone?
Yeah, I'm in a lot of friends. Anyway.
Anyway.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you gotta be able to read the signs. So you gotta know when to back off. But then, I guess in that high school example that I used, she hit me with the brother line, and then I kind of let it go from there. But then the more and more we hung out, I guess she kind of saw that, you're not so bad. Maybe I can give you that chance, yada yada. And then, one thing led to another. I so badly wanted to be like, remember when you said you only see me as a brother? I didn't. But it's like, you just gotta know it. It's really hard to kind of teach or gauge or tell. You just gotta be able to read. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's a skill you're kind of trial and error, maybe you're born with a trait or something, but you just gotta know how to read people.
Women really like to talk, so if she's not returning your texts, then that's a red flag there. She's not fucking with you like that.
Word.
Women like to be taken out on dates, you know. So if she stood
you up, a lot of women
you up on a date, she's not fucking with you.
But I feel like a lot of women do accept the date, and they go out on the date, and then in the date they still friends on the guy that took them out.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The game is different now. It's really hard to navigate and figure it out. I mean, like you said, I am in a relationship, so for me, I'm out of that.
Yeah.
Or for somebody that's single, that's out here trying to pursue somebody, I can imagine how hard it is for him to try to figure out how
Well, really, that piggybacks on what we were saying earlier. Try to figure. You gotta ask the right questions as a dude. Maybe even as a female, ask the right question. Girls like to always ask the what are we, and then a woman could tell a lot by that response, by that answer. When a dude, once you hit them with the what are we, all hell can break loose after that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that might be the
that's the side, right? So as a male, you gotta. ask the right questions. Like, and by the responses, you kind of tell where it's going. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Word.
if when can I take you out? Blah blah. And then if they give you an excuse, it's like, I don't know. I'm busy. Yada yada. And busy, yes. Everybody's busy, but people can make time for you if they want to.
Facts.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
if they really wanted to,
Uh-huh.
they would find a way to make it happen. Point blank. Period.
Yeah, but like your situation and the situation that she pointed out earlier, you stating that even though she called you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I took the L. At that point, I was like, all right, this is done for. Let me go. We could still be cool. There was back in the day when I was immature, because we might probably talk about this later, but it's like I always found it very hard for a girl and a dude to just be cool platonically, like without doing anything. Exactly. I didn't think that it was possible. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, I have girls who are friends that I don't do anything with. So it's possible. I used to think it wasn't. Yeah. But with that being said, again, like if it is somebody that you're actually interested in, just ask the right questions, and then you can tell a lot by the responses, and kind of go from there.
Okay. All right.
Now, if you refuse to take no for an answer, that's on you.
That is on you. That's definitely on you. We're not held accountable for your actions. But then, like, that goes back to what you said, though. Like, in the beginning, you said that, like, just because you're in the friend zone right now doesn't mean you're going to be in the friend zone later.
Exactly.
So, like, but my whole thing is, like, timing is being wasted. Mm-hmm. Like, how long do I have to wait?
How long do you have to sit in the friend zone before you pull my hands out?
How long do I have to be in jail in order? How long do I have to be your brother before I be
my
here?
hands.
You know, like come on, like what is
some people are gonna be in jail forever.
Get out of free jail cards.
Okay, and they have to just accept that.
But for the people that aren't in jail forever, though, like you said, like what is that time period? Like, how can I like
visitation?
Like, what is that time period? Like, how can I make things, move quicker in a sense, What
I would say is, like, don't overdo it. Like, check in on a person, just continue to carry on with your life, but don't try to go out of your way to get, like, validation from that person or, like, waste time and energy on a person. So, okay, let me give you an example. So there was this guy that I had met through a mutual friend. Mm-hmm. And I kind of had talked to his friend beforehand. Mm-hmm. So I friend zoned him because I had talked to his friend. Mm-hmm. So he did everything he could possibly do to try and get out of that friend zone. So he would, like, take me out all the time and, call me all the time, spend, like, a lot of time and energy. But at the end
But you allowing him to take you out, that's where I go. That's
his fault.
Hold on, that's
what I'm saying.
Yeah, so it gets complicated.
Yeah,
so basically what you're telling me is they're going to be in the friend zone before they do any of that, right?
Sure. I mean, it could change. It
could
change.
So that's what I'm saying. When does it change?
I think it depends on the person and the circumstance. There's no, like, correct, like, I don't know, scenario. It just depends on what.
See, I think women have already made a decision before any of that. You know who you want to give a chance to and who you don't. Because you're saying that you don't want to be.
You could be lonely one night. You could be going through something. you could hit a nigga up.
Wow. Man, we are not animals.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
We're not
we're all the same, just like guys do the same thing. You hit up a girl that you don't really fuck with, but you're lonely. Your main bitch didn't pick up the phone, so you about to call her. Women have mains and sides and stuff
absolutely.
Too. So
he's the option that's on the bottom.
He's an option.
But yes,
but he's still an option
in that friend zone.
Exactly.
When we say, so you're calling them for that comfort, that companionship.
That comfort and that companionship, then nothing more. Get up and get out.
So you can't get the companionship from your main. So you're reaching out to somebody in your friend zone for that.
That's dirty. Toxic. That's not okay. See, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like,
what? But the thing about it at the end of the day is everybody has to know their self-worth. You know what type of situation that you're in. You tolerate shit from an individual just because you want to be with them. You don't have to tolerate any of that. You could say no.
Facts.
You have to respect yourself enough to know when to let go and what to tolerate. You don't have to put up with that shit.
I would respect that if you weren't lonely and hitting my man up talking about
but it's his decision to come over.
Just for companionship?
But
Hold on. Just for pay this shit.
But you know, based on what patterns or behaviors before that, and that you've been friend zoned, then all of a sudden I want you to come over.
So I was saying,
that's on you.
You didn't know because you're lonely and calling over just to cuddle. Nothing more.
We can cuddle.
Whoa. That's it.
Flag on the play.
That's it.
See, these are the mixed signals that I'm talking about.
Facts, alright.
These are the mixed. Come on, like y'all.
She's an outlier.
Love and respect yourself enough to know how to read between the lines with the person.
But there's some men who okay if you want to call me over just to cuddle or do it. That's it. If there's
That's
no
your
strings attached,
problem.
I'm okay
That's
with
your
that.
problem.
I'm saying there's some or dudes who are okay with that.
I've
no
been there
emotion
before.
attached.
I've
and
been
then
there before.
You
On
can call me up
the
to
opposite end.
But what if the cuddle? Okay, say I'm not even gonna use me as an example. But say the cuddling is being, that situation is happening. What if the friend zone, your brother tries to shift himself and make the cuddling turn into something else? Like, are you just gonna what happens in that situation? you gotta go home. You gotta leave.
Well, you could just say no. You can say no.
So you're making it. I just find out.
Fellas. If you watching this,
listen, I'm gonna let you finish, and I'm gonna say something after. Go ahead.
If you watching this,
Finish the bottle of wine.
if you're watching this, and you are in this predicament, and she asks you to cuddle, bro, go home.
Love yourself and respect yourself.
Go home. You gotta
start.
Start treating these women just like how they treat you. Know yourself for it. Tell them to take you out on a date.
Her face.
Tell them to take you out on a date.
Shit.
You feel me?
Let's talk about how men treat you versus how women treat you. That's like nothing. Keeping the pussy away from you, that's nothing. Versus what these guys do. Okay, so let's just
cuddle.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. No, but there's a bunch of people who are innocent enough to just
they like you enough.
Yes,
they like you enough to do that.
So
everybody has that person.
Yeah, but then I feel like most. I'm not gonna say you women because last time I said it, I got attacked.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
So let me use my words carefully. I feel like some women use that knowingly. That
everybody gets used, whether you're a man or a woman. Everyone gets
don't
used.
Don't use me, bro. Let me know.
Everyone gets used.
Let me know. Don't use me, bro.
Everybody gets used. You okay with being used?
Hell fucking no.
Yeah, but does it happen?
Sure.
Word.
Yeah.
So what do you do about it?
If the roles were flipped.
Send a lot of text messages. Say a lot.
So everybody's been on that end, I guess.
Everyone has been on that end. Everyone has been friend zoned or put in a space that they don't want to be, and everyone's had the power. When you friend zone somebody, you have the power at the end of the day.
Facts.
So everyone has been in those roles before.
All right, okay, so speaking as a woman, for the guys out there, how can a guy, besides feeling off the vibe, besides all that, but how can a guy actually get himself out? Is there ever been a guy in your life that you have friend zoned and then he ended up out of the friend zone?
No.
Damn.
No.
Once there, you're there forever.
And that's just me. That's my personality. You know, once I decide that I'm not moving forward with someone in a romantic way, that's it for me personally.
Word.
But I would say that maybe if you were trying to get out of the friend zone, I would say maybe, take interest in the things that she likes. I don't really know. What do you do to get out of the friend?
Women have made the decision already.
From jump. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So let my man know. Let him know that you have no chance.
You know what I'm saying?
At least not right now. Maybe in a few years.
But sometimes women benefit from that relationship, so they don't want to let you know.
That's what I'm saying.
Guys do the same thing.
Touché.
I can't speak for my brothers.
Touché.
My brothers are all wholesome,
That's right.
outstanding men.
That's right.
And I cannot speak for
Amen.
them. Hey, every other guy out there, I can't speak for them. But my brothers, they don't be doing that. They don't deserve these kind of treatment.
I don't know what to say.
She's like, boo.
They don't deserve this kind of treatment.
It's a cold world.
Yeah, we were raised right. We were raised to treat women with respect,
Yeah.
and all that.
Apparently, that's not enough.
It isn't enough.
Friend
It
zone.
isn't enough. Okay, but I guess that goes back to wanting something that you can't have. So I guess that's as human beings we have that sense of attraction of going after, going after, even knowing all the signs are there, going after something we can't have. Why is that? Why do you feel like we do that?
The challenge, maybe the rush, the thrill of like the chase.
Yeah.
And then I know some dudes.
But what's so exciting about the chase though? Like, what do you get out of it?
I mean, if you're somebody who's gotten everything handed to you, it's just different. You just like the thrill of what you're going after.
Word.
And then some, once they get it, either maintain it or they're like, oh, I got it, on to the next chase, the next thrill. Some dudes are just insatiable and just going off to the next big thing.
Word. Word.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends.
Word.
True. And
Word.
for me, I feel like in a situation where I was kind of sort of friend zone, it's just like believing in the potential of the relationship.
One second.
I'm out here because she said she wasn't.
Yeah.
No,
That was sort of kind of.
Yeah.
Bobby.
What is sort of kinda? Define that for me.
where we decided, or he decided mostly, that we're not going to pursue a romantic relationship, but we do other things.
Oh, that's technically
That's not the friend zone. Then is that the friend zone?
Is that the friend? Would you consider that? Were you friended?
I don't really
Did you
fucking
feel?
know.
Did you
That
feel?
person is just a very unique person.
Oh wow!
Anomaly.
Going back to wanting something that you can't have. That's
I can have it though.
Ooh, wow! Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
I can have it though if I do everything that they want me to do. If I do everything on their terms, I could have it.
That comes back to that self-respect that you were talking about earlier.
Exactly.
You don't allow yourself to do that.
Sometimes I have allowed myself to do that.
Respect.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fact.
Yeah.
Word. All right, so like going back to my original question, but before
Yes.
I rudely interrupted you, where does that sensation come from? You think of wanting something that you can't have? Why do we do that? Knowing that, especially you as a woman, you probably got like endless dudes in your DMs.
No, never.
Okay, all right. You can be as humble as you want, but like
I knew.
But like, why go after that one guy that is just like treating you like everybody else?
Well, treating me like everybody else. What do you mean?
Treating you as a second option. Let's just say that. Not the
I don't
first option.
know. Like, for me, I kind of have a vision of how I want my life to be, and I feel like if a person can fit into that role, then I'm going to pursue it. So,
Consistently.
Persistently, I
Word.
guess.
Word.
Yeah. So if I believe in like what we can be as a couple, like, that power couple or whatever the case may be, then I'm going to continue to put a little bit of time and energy into that person, even though they're saying no. Because someone may not see the vision now, but somewhere down the line, they may see the vision that you had the whole time.
Yeah, that's actually facts.
Yeah. That is facts. But then when do you know when to stop? Because have you stopped? Are you still chasing?
He's still chasing.
I don't know. Like,
I don't fucking chase. I communicate with people. I invest.
do you double text?
Sure, he double texts too.
Hey.
Okay. So I don't really know, but that person's very hard to read at the end of the day. But at the same time, you just gotta know within yourself, like, are they disrespectful?
What if they're none of that? What if they're cut clean, they treat you with the utmost respect, and they treat you like, like women should be treated? But it's just the interest isn't there, but you still want to pursue it. Like, what made you step back? What made you realize that, all right, maybe like I'm doing too much, or what maybe like this isn't for me at the moment?
Well, if you're dating other people, you can compare and say, well, this guy is doing all this for me. He's putting the time and energy.
Options.
He's taking me out. Options. You always have to have options when you're a single woman.
Word.
Yes.
Word.
Yes, you do. So you can compare.
Fellas.
So you
Fellas, that's dangerous out there. Just know you're not the.
What
Just
one
know that
guy
you're not
will
the
do
only
for
option.
you, what if one guy won't do for you, another guy will.
As you were saying.
Yes.
So yeah. I'm still like trying to wrap this whole thing around.
Right,
yeah. I'm hurt because like if I was single and this was happening to me right now, I would feel every kind of way.
Take it back to the street.
But then like
you allow yourself to be friend zoned.
Like I was gonna say, I'm a real nigga. I don't
Yeah.
let this shit that would not go down like that.
Yeah.
I'm not coming over just to cuddle with you. Like that's not happening.
Negative.
like at all.
But women can decide once you get there what kind of mood they're in if they.
And that's what the whole thing is. That's
guys can do that too.
No. All right, no. You can't keep saying that. You can't present like you can't give me cake and expect me not to eat it. Like that's not okay.
Eat the cake.
Like you can't put cake in front of me and expect me not to eat it. For real, like.
Yes, you respect her enough to respect her boundaries, so you can do that if you're in the friend zone. You need to do everything right. If you're in the friend zone, you gotta do everything right. You're walking on eggshells.
Fucking knives.
Yes.
Hot coal and shit.
Yes.
Any move, you're done.
Exactly.
But then don't invite me over though. We can FaceTime.
But when you friend zone the person, you have the power.
Yeah, but we can FaceTime though.
So that's all it's about for you, power. Control.
Power and control.
Wow. You women are evil. Evil.
Men, I'm not even gonna get into it.
This is not
a battle of sexes.
This is not a battle of sexes.
Have you guys, any of you, friend zoned someone because of their sexual performance? I have.
I've only had sex with one woman, so
No.
Oh my God, Bobby.
Yeah. I told you we all wholesome. I've been trying to preach this. Like, this is a fact. I'm not making this up.
And you too, right?
I'm wholesome, but I've never friend zoned.
You've only had sex with one person, right?
No, I ain't say that. But
yeah.
I've never friend zoned nobody because of their sexual performance.
That's really good. You're like Jesus Christ.
Kinda,
but not really.
Jesus with a podcast.
Yeah,
Jesus drink wine too.
Okay.
I guess. Hey, the Holy Ghost.
Called him Jesus with a podcast.
Yeah. But yeah, all right, work. All right, so there is no guidelines. There's nothing that you can tell these dudes out here. There's nothing that can save them.
The only reason really I friend zone a girl is because I didn't want what they wanted, like a relationship,
like kids or marriage or
and any of that relationship. If I don't want when they ask you, it's what are we? We're just friends, and not in the way that you're probably thinking, because guys tend to want the relationship benefits without being in one.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, there's no future in it doesn't go any further than it being physical.
Yeah. So then you can be friend zoned just by having sex, just being like a physical.
Oh well, yeah, okay. Well then,
we gotta change the definition.
Does that consider still?
Yeah, in a way, because like I guess like
what?
You can still friend zone somebody after you had sex with them.
Yeah, yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
But when you friend zone the person after having sex with them, do you continue a sexual relationship or do you cut that sexual relationship off?
That's a good question.
That's
would
an
probably
agreement
prefer
that needs to be established right there.
To cut it off, because then it depends, because you don't want to keep leading them on, and women are like, you guys are led by your emotions, so you don't want to keep preying on these emotions by keep sleeping with them. So you probably don't want to keep doing that if you don't want the headache of the, well, I thought we were this, we thought we are going to be this, we keep doing this. Unless there's that
understanding.
Exactly.
Like, we just having sex.
Exactly.
Word.
If that's communicated from the beginning, then I think it's okay.
Yeah.
But if you're saying, like, we're just cool, and you keep doing relationship things, and it's going to probably confuse them, and you're still like, nah. But I mean, as long as, again, if you communicate as the man, if you let them know and they're still catching feelings, that's on the girl. Just like how you said it's on the dude.
Yeah.
That's if I'm telling you ain't nothing coming out of this yet, you still want to kick it, you still want me to, do this, that, and the third.
You just have a good sexual relationship with someone.
Yeah, but then women still want
right
something,
things.
but they still want more beyond that. But it's like, hey, look, I told you what it's gonna be. Why you still,
Yeah, I think
for that. You see what I'm saying?
In that situation, the woman needs to really understand the man. Are they a man that are easily manipulated by sex, or are they a man that can kind of control their emotions and still have sex with you?
True.
There's men out there who are pussy whipped.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and they can kind of manipulate their way into a relationship with a man based on the good sex that they're having. So you got to determine that. And for me, in that scenario,
get your man's body.
For me, in that scenario, he's not a man that's easily manipulated by sex.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah. If any man is, and he's weak.
Word.
He's weak. Exactly. You didn't want that man to begin with, because that means he can or possibly cheat on your ass if he's manipulated, or he's like looking for that aspect of a relationship
Just
with a
sex.
woman. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's another conversation. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. I guess so. The definition changed. So like, I guess you can be friend zoned after the fact, after having sex.
I think where the line
If the
gets blurred or what
sexual-
needs to be drawn is if you're still having sex with the person in the friend zone.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? That's where it gets confusing. As long as you have that, you know what I'm saying? Because I have been intimate with women that I've considered my friend, and then it happens, and then you call it a day afterwards, and you can still maintain a positive, friendship or relationship. Where it gets tricky is once you keep doing it consistently. Then, and it's not even men. Some men are gonna feel like, damn, that's your mind essentially, and girls will be like, they don't want to. Nobody really likes to share. So then it's just like somebody's gonna start claiming that ownership. Whoever first, maybe that's where it kind of gets. You see what I'm saying? Like that's when it gets a little blurred. So then it's like that's when you kind of gotta go back to that. Okay, was there an establishment ever, agreed upon in the beginning? Like, did we ever discuss this? You know what I'm saying? Because once feelings get involved, it changes everything.
Yeah, you have to be on the same. Both people have to be on the same page.
Regardless of what you said in the beginning, that goes out the window as soon as feelings are caught.
All right, so communication is key.
Yeah,
we have established that the communication is key, and that goes back to me pointing out the same fact that I keep doing it. Stop inviting dudes over.
Just to cuddle.
Why are you so focused on inviting people over?
Because
you're
I don't
the
be
wrong
inviting
idea.
niggas over.
I'm speaking to you right now because you're here, but I'm speaking to everybody else too.
Your ass.
Yeah, I'm speaking to everybody else too. Don't take it personal by any means. Please don't take it personal. But I'm speaking for everybody else. Everybody else is doing that. Even the women that are entertaining guys via DM. Like, if you're not interested in my man, like, let them go.
If you're not interested in a woman, stop fucking her.
Again, this is not a battle of the sexes.
I'm just saying. No back shots. If you're not interested.
What if they are interested, but not in the way that they're interested?
What
The interest
type
is
of
different.
interest?
The girl wants a relationship. The man just wants to fuck.
Cat got your tongue, huh?
Mic drop.
Well, I think
Cat got your tongue.
Thank you.
I'm out. Josh Mike.
Well, if he's already told her that and she's still fucking with him, then that's on her.
That's on her.
That's
Okay.
on her.
Okay.
Word. Because I feel like it gets really dirty and messy because and I feel like a lot of feelings get hurt at the end of the day simply for the fact that because I feel like there's a pattern between being friend zoned and then end up being ghosted. Completely. I feel like what's worse, being in the friend zone or being ghosted? Because I've talked to a few guys out there, and they've been in a situation where, they're feeling the vibe.
Yeah.
We're vibing, we're clicking. We're on the same page. Shit, we're home, Netflixing and chill. We're cuddling.
Yeah.
Sweatpants.
That's definitely worse because
they led you on.
Exactly. Friend zone, you already know you don't got a shot at that point. It's that.
Well, clearly we don't.
Again, it's a gray area.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if we're keeping it black and white, friend zone supposed to be platonic.
Yeah.
If they're leading you on and then ghost you, they made you think you had a chance for it to be something more than just friends.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden now you don't hear from them. It's like, damn, fuck, I thought we were about to be something. You know what I'm saying? Now, where'd you go? Yeah. I've done that before where as soon as I've just got the inclination that a girl was about to catch feelings, I just stop responding and all that. Just
damn, you didn't even tell her that?
No.
Why?
Back then, I didn't want to hurt nobody. You didn't want to hurt their feelings.
It hurts
and you
more
could tell.
when you
I know,
don't
but that was back then.
But
I
I do that
was much
too.
more immature, and now I communicate everything now. But back then it was you're young. You're like, damn, I don't want what she wants. Bye, basically. So you just kind of just go cold turkey, no response or nothing. So
yeah.
Damn. But now the communication is there.
Yeah.
But for you giggled a little bit there. So
because she's saying she's done the same thing.
Yeah, but are you currently still doing that though? That's the question.
Let me tell you something. I'm a work in progress.
Oh,
as we all are.
Okay.
All right.
Men pursue women a lot more than women pursue men.
Okay,
so
I'm
an attractive woman, so I may have a certain amount of men who are interested in me.
Options.
I have options.
Yeah.
So I guess it may be easier for me to just ghost someone without communication because I have more options. So.
Damn.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But all right, so let's bring this ghosting thing into play right now.
Okay.
One.
Know your worth, man. Don't be an option.
Exactly. Same for women.
But I mean, like clearly. But how can you know you're not an option though? Like, because like I feel
That
like
is true.
like today's time.
In
like,
today's everyone has
Like, how do
options.
you know
gotta
that?
kind of go into it knowing that you're not the only one. So
I agree.
you just kind of have to have the expectation that, or just outdo whoever you think may be there.
Don't
And you
try
can
to
know.
outdo them.
Well, not even like it's not a competition. I'm just
Yeah.
saying like I don't know like. No, well, you kind of do have to outdo because you know you're not the only one, and if they want you, they know they got whoever else to.
Yeah, because you clearly
compete
said
with.
earlier that like if you're not doing something another man is doing, you said this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like you kind of have to like you have to step your game up like
Exactly, because
to another level. But then like sometimes you might step your game up, it might be a little too much. So
You
then
have to have
like
a balance.
Yeah.
but
it's
where
all
is
about
that balance though? Where is that balance? Because like
Because here's another example too. Because if you're not getting that attention and the time of day from the one that you want, you're gonna check out and end up going to somebody. But then what is too much? Like if it goes back to I'm telling you, girls have made a decision beforehand because they know who they want
1,000%.
the
Not
attention
just
from.
girls, men have made the decision.
But we're not
too.
talking-
No, we're talking about us versus y'all though.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about right here.
Stop
It
trying to
can
flip
change.
it back
It
on
can
man.
change. It can change.
I don't like
You see what I'm
this
saying?
changing
It's-
shit.
no,
It can change.
I don't
I'm saying
like
that's
this
what it
changing
is.
shit.
change.
Women know
It hasn't changed
already.
for me, but
You have already known that you've made your decision in who you want to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Really shoot their shot versus
Exactly.
who you don't.
everybody
if-
has preferences.
Exactly, and if dude A is slacking, you're gonna be blown and think you can get whatever from dude B, right or wrong.
True.
But you made your decision that dude A is the one that you wanted.
Okay. Same with you guys.
Oh god.
Same with you guys.
I'm not denying it. But we're not talking about that. Yeah.
Alright,
Yes, women
wait,
have decided when they first met you what category in their life that
I will have to
fit in.
disagree too. I will say I don't think men have really made their decision like women do. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we're more not choosy. What's the word I'm looking for? We're more open to
Option.
options.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like yes, you have options, but out of those options, you know which one you really want.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? I feel like men, they're more keen to, you know, if this doesn't work out, okay, we'll try that one or this one, or I'll hop on Tinder and swipe until I find somebody I want.
How do you
what I'm
know
saying?
if a woman is interested in you?
That's what I'm trying to
Well, that's
figure
what he's
out.
trying to
That's
figure
what
out.
we. This whole episode is about.
Consistent communication.
That's what this whole
That's what I'm
episode
saying.
is
I'm
about.
saying ask the right questions.
Yeah.
And you
Okay.
be able to know about the questions that
Consistent
you ask.
communication. Okay, there's making time for you.
But then, what if you're giving?
But
another
you see
nigga
what
the
I'm
same
not even that, Bobby.
communication?
I'm trying to say you say consistent communication, but
you
you
can
say
be into more than one person at the same time.
Wow, I'm out.
I don't believe that.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
yeah,
Yes, you
yeah, you
can.
can, yeah,
Yes,
you
you
can.
can. She's gotta have it.
All right, you win.
You can be into more than one person at the same time. It's 2019. It's not like the standard rules in terms of dating people.
I
You
guess.
can have feelings for multiple
Well, that's
people.
what's the problem with this generation in society, because everyone thinks it is an option, right?
I wouldn't say it's problematic.
You don't think so?
No, I think that sometimes when you date people, you should.
Doesn't that confuse shit for you? Like as a woman, like knowing that you have all those options, doesn't that make shit confusing for you? Like you in that state, in that situation, do you
Yeah.
know what you really do? You really like honest? I need an honest answer right here.
Okay.
Do you know what you're looking for with all those
Yes,
options?
yes.
So why have all those options?
Because
Why not narrow down to one guy?
Because that one guy may not be on the same page as you at the
He don't
same,
got
at the
everything
same
that you
time.
want.
Yeah. So you got to get a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Yeah, we gotta get her like a building nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what y'all
So
are doing
stupid.
pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Word. So like I mean I guess it's our fault though because we are here.
I
Like,
was the hell no, it ain't our fault.
No, because I feel like we're giving them too much energy.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah, absolutely.
So then, so then like if we like what? Do you not agree?
Women giving men too much. Well, men giving women too much energy.
Yeah.
No.
Mickey, I
feel like
there's never enough
Fellas,
energy a man can give to a woman.
That's why, because you say you don't like to be bothered, and you're saying, you know why? Because you made your decision before.
The right energy.
Who do you
the
want?
right energy.
It's not even too much energy. It's a lot of energy from different men. So fellas out there, if you're watching, stop sliding in these girls' DMs. Stop.
You just another one.
You're just another option, my G.
Another one.
You've heard
I
it.
wouldn't say that necessarily either.
What do you mean?
Is it
You
the right
just
person
said
that slides in your DMs?
The right person.
Because they made the decision beforehand.
It's the right person, the right time.
It's the one that checks the eye test, the one that checks all your boxes before you actually get to know them that you've made your decision on.
Depends on what she's looking for at the time.
Exactly, which is okay.
Okay.
But just acknowledge that they pass your eye test. You're gonna give this specific guy the time of day, even though you got them over there. So they don't matter because you're focused on this one.
Exactly.
Exactly. What happens when this one messes up? That's when you go to.
You go to the fans.
But why go to the fans if they don't even got
Exactly.
Let them wasting your time with them when you got
Temporary need fulfilled.
Okay.
Just like with
Like
guys,
cuddling.
they hit
Like cuddling.
girls up like
Like
I
cuddling.
know this bitch gonna suck my dick, so let me call her.
Wow.
Come on. I know
Like,
she's
I know how
gonna
it
give
goes.
it up. Let me call her.
Wow.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so in the example I just gave, so with dude A that you're interested in, that you made your decision for, what are you looking for with him? This is all about attention. So
Yeah. Do you know what you want?
Exactly.
What are women really looking for now?
fact, it's just
Besides the height.
You
Besides the height
can't
requirement.
just narrow it down to like a specific
For
thing.
you.
What am I looking for
Yes.
in my life currently?
Besides 6'3".
So we gotta make that disclosure right now.
Yes.
What I'm looking for in my life right now
Mm-hmm.
is someone who is my partner, my equal, someone I can build with.
Okay.
You know,
What is that? What
we
is
can
that?
be successful together.
What does that include? What does that person need to have in order to be your equal, your partner, to be successful?
We gotta have the same mindset as me.
Okay.
You know, we gotta be driven. We want the same things in family, committed to one another. I don't know, just a lot of different things. A lot of the goals and things that I want to accomplish, they need to have the same kind of mindset, or they need to add value to my life, and I need to add value to their life.
Word.
Yeah.
But what if he's 5'4"?
His height.
He has everything. He literally checks every box
but the height.
besides the height. See,
Are you allowed to?
SMH,
Are you allowed to like?
SMH.
Never mind.
Would you date a girl who did not meet your weight preference?
Probably.
I mean, from jump.
Okay, he's not fucking with no big girls.
No.
Hold on, man.
Come on.
She said that.
He's not fucking with no big girls. He's not fucking with the big girls. He's not fucking with them. He's not fucking with them. So I don't want to hear that shit. I'm talking about inches. Okay, in terms of height.
Hold on. Time out.
He's not fucking with no big bitch.
A little disclaimer out there: we do not shame anyone, color, size, ethnicity, and all that. The Jiggy Shit does not believe in any of that. So, like, if you're tuning in, please continue to tune in. And if you're watching this episode, if you feel any kind of way, please don't. And yes, let's continue to the episode.
Yeah.
All right. So going back to this whole ghosting thing, why James established that he communicates.
He just started communicating, correct?
Not just. I was giving you experience about my past. Yeah, I mean, I'm very,
Like 2 years
communication.
ago, he just started communicating. Okay.
Wrong.
Yeah, so like communication is established, but I feel like a lot of people, again, probably gonna get attacked for this, but it is what it is.
It's right.
I feel like a lot of women just completely cut dudes off.
Okay.
No heads up.
Okay.
No reason why.
Have you done that before?
Sure.
Why?
There's been a lot of different reasons why.
Give me one.
It wasn't
Like,
talking
why
about
not tell him? Like, yo, I'm just not into you, bro. Literally, bro.
Okay. I kind of have brought this up earlier, in this segment, but, I talked about, not that for me as an individual in terms of a relationship that sex is that big of a deal, But if you're not sexually compatible with someone, then, you know, you don't want to continue to pursue something because you know what it is already. So for instance, you meet someone, they take you out on a nice date, you have this perception of someone, and then
you get in the bedroom and
it's like 2 seconds.
Ooh, what?
2 seconds.
2 seconds?
And then you give them another shot, and you're like, it's 1 second.
Oh, wow.
They do worse the second time.
Sure.
Wow.
Then you're like, I don't want to explain to a man, I don't want to fuck with you because you come too fast.
I feel like that's real. I wouldn't want to hear that.
You can't explain that to a man. You can't say that to a man. You cannot say that.
You're right.
You cannot say that to a guy. So I don't. You
Wait, but hold on.
Say
Time
anything. Don't say anything.
Is that really happening though?
Kill his ego.
That has happened to me before. That's happened to me before. I met someone, they're a great guy, wanted to marry me, really wanted to date me, like really had long-term plans for me. But when it came down to that aspect, it's just like, I don't know if I can commit to a man who is not able to fulfill me in a sexual way.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the case, then I feel you.
Yeah.
It's like it's okay for you to
Literally, 3-4 strokes, you're out. Like, get the fuck, and you're like 30, get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
So no woman has ever told that man he comes too fast.
Wow.
You could be the first, and then maybe he'll fix
I'm not telling
him
him that.
So this man's just gonna keep.
You could have saved his life.
Yeah.
Save his life in what way?
Communicate that so he can do better. Maybe go see like.
But
a
what
sex
if it's
therapist
just
or
me
something.
he comes fast for?
Ooh, okay.
I was going to say that. I was going to say
So
that.
is he to blame?
I was
Then?
going to say that.
Is that his fault? Work him through it. If you like him that much, you will
Work him through hate, like what? Like,
Use your head.
if you like a guy
You
enough,
gave him 2 chances, might as well give him a third one.
Third time's a charm.
Yeah.
no. Just
Maybe it was just an off day.
Yeah.
Both times, you know what I'm saying?
no.
Okay.
Nah?
No.
Wow.
I commend you for even giving.
Yeah, 2 chances though. I gotta give you up for
One
that.
at
Yeah, that's
nine,
like that's a run of applause right there. Like,
Yeah,
that's
because
respect.
you know, like things could happen. Like, okay, maybe he hasn't had sex in a long time.
Word.
Like, oh wow, he's a great guy. He's not fucking nobody. He's not masturbating.
Word.
So you think of it in that way, but then the second time you're just like, he fucking sucks.
Yo.
He sucks.
I try to help us out, fellas. This is the only reason why I did this episode, but goddamn, like I can't help you.
Like girls, we call each other like, girl, he sucked my boobs too hard. Girl, he did. Like we talk about different
Don't be
aspects
that
of the sexual experiences
Yeah, women
that we
talk.
have.
Yeah, women
yes,
talk.
we call each
Yeah.
other.
Word.
We're like, yeah, girl was great. Yeah, girl was really bad. Like we talk about stuff like that.
Yeah, don't be that guy.
Mm.
Don't be that guy.
But you don't want to be the girl that bases your, you know, friend zoning status off of a sexual experience. If you really like someone, you want to be with them, you can work through those things. But
So let's say you
at
liked
the time,
him.
I wasn't one of those girls
So,
to work through it.
Let's say you were interested at the time. Let's say you were interested at the time. You found out they were terrible in bed. So do you ghost them or do you still
Keep them around
like
as a cuddling buddy.
Depends on what assets they have.
What I said, so it depends on how much you like them or how much you were interested in the beginning.
Not necessarily if I friend zone someone, it's based on what they can kind of like a mutual beneficiary,
What they can do for you.
what they can do for you.
What you doing for them.
Companionship.
Clearly
that's enough.
Companionship.
Clearly that's enough.
You want to walk in the club with the girl that looks good and you're the guy that, you know,
Yo.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Don't invite me to the club. Word. I mean, that's real though.
Some guys will walk in with a good looking woman.
Sucker.
He's
And
a
then have
sucker.
another dude-
Sucker shit.
And have another dude
Women
snatch
do
it.
sucker shit too.
Word. And I said, have
I've
another
been
dude
there.
snatch her.
Sure, I've given my number out when I was out
Alright,
there.
can we like cut that out from like moving on? Let's like have this like eliminated, starting now on the Jiggy Show. Women, please, from now moving on. If you're not interested in a dude, and a dude doesn't meet your
I want you to
criteria,
let them know from
like
jump.
let my man go, bro.
Can I say something after that? My niggas, if you have a girlfriend, stay out of her DMs. Don't text her. If you have a fucking girlfriend, leave her the fuck alone.
Or
Yeah,
Okay.
you shouldn't even have to say that.
Yeah, I feel like
You shouldn't have to say that.
But like dudes are out here.
Yes. Guys are out here with girlfriends and you don't even know it.
Word.
But you gotta peep the signs.
Word.
You can't come over to his house.
Word. Wow. Word. Damn. Alright. Yeah.
Then you don't fuck with him. You see the red flags.
Word.
We talked about red flags earlier.
Word.
Wow.
Damn. Alright, so yeah, I mean like I feel like we
just scratched the surface.
We knocked a lot.
We knocked a lot out, right?
This episode's like
okay, what about if you friend zoned someone and you used to fuck with them and then they did something that was like they pissed you off or something and you friend zoned them afterwards? Have you had that experience?
I've been in that situation.
Same.
Yeah.
Say it again?
So say for instance you were talking to someone, they had full access to you, calls, texts, dates, different things or whatever, and then they fucked up and you kind of took a break from that person, you reconnected with them, but you reconnected as a friend. Yeah, I've been there before too.
It gets hard because sometimes they want that old thing back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just gotta stand firm and I guess not really give in, you know? But then again, it goes back to like the chances. You're willing to give that person a second chance. Well, I think everyone deserves a second chance.
Really?
Yeah, it depends on the circumstance, for real.
But like, it's also like, how friendly are we being with these people though? Like, what do you consider?
What is a friend?
Yeah, like I feel like, I mean, again.
Well, let me ask you: Can you just sleep with a friend? Do they have to? Yeah.
I can't sleep with just a friend.
They have to be something more. You have to consider them something more, just like a prospect,
potentially.
like a potential.
I may pretend like go along with the shit that they say. And
I ain't asking you all that. I'm just asking you. You just sleep with a friend. Like if they're just your homeboy, and let's say.
No.
No.
Okay.
No. If I'm fucking with you like that, then I'm.
You're considering them more than a friend.
Yes.
Okay, that's
like
what I was trying to.
I'm planning out our wedding.
Oh wow. That's what I was asking. All right.
That's good. Word.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I mean, like, I guess we don't got any answers for y'all. I don't know. I tried, bro. I was just over here trying to listen and trying to
friend zone, you in there forever.
Yeah,
go
man.
find
No,
someone
you're
else
not.
to
No, you're not. You're not in there forever.
If you go and smack at this one, you are.
Honestly, I'm in the loss of words, to be quite honest.
Again, it's
like,
just ask the right questions.
I don't even know.
Ask the right questions.
Yes, so you know, so you can act accordingly.
Exactly.
Whether you want to be in that friend zone space or not.
Exactly.
You have a choice if you're in the friend zone. That's what you need to know. You have a choice. Whether you want to put up with that person's shit or you don't.
There it is.
That is. Hey man, like, thank you for you guys for pulling up. Yeah, I tried. I tried. I have no more. I don't know what to say. I'm in loss of words, but thank you for you.
You might need a part 2 for this job.
Yeah, I think
really?
this needs to continue a little bit. I feel like there's other perspectives because
like what?
I feel like
we did cover a lot though.
Yeah.
But he's still left, like, you know what I'm saying? He's still left.
I don't get it. Why?
Because I feel like it didn't help my guy that's getting a text tonight telling him to come cuddle.
But women don't do that often. That's just like you just had a fucked up day with your main nigga.
How cold is it outside right now?
It's cold, but the weather doesn't make you act a different way.
Speak for yourself.
All right.
What's that tech go up in the summer? Don't know how to act.
Again,
look at that. You see? She everybody
see? Hey, that's enough. That's it. This is episode 5. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for Daryl and thank you for this amazing model.
That's how you get friend zone. You don't know how to pronounce a person's fucking name. It's Amadia.
Amadia. I was gonna give you an extra compliment before getting there. I was gonna call you like a model. I was gonna give.
Whoa. Fucked up.
Whoa, what? It cut out?
No, you just fucked up.
Again, anyways, Amadia, thank you. But please give everybody your social media and all of that, where they can find you, where they can slide in your DMs. And from now on, women, from now on, in your bio, have your criteria. If you're sliding in my DM, please have this.
They don't have to do all that.
Why? Help somebody out.
No. It's about you as the individual deciding whether or not you want to deal with that
You
situation.
really think a lot of people have power though? That's nice.
If
I like that.
If you're self-aware and you know about yourself,
Confident.
sure. If you're confident, like she ain't fucking with me like that, but I got 10 other bitches waiting in line to be with me.
I guess, but a lot of people want what they can't have.
No juice.
Well, anyways, yes.
Okay.
Give your social media out, please. Let
Okay.
people know where they can find you.
Yes.
And Prime Hierarchy and all that. Please let them know where they can find you. And I am. The stage is all them. I'm out. I don't know.
Oh
what to
my
say.
gosh,
I'm
Bobby.
I'm gone.
You don't upset my man. Go ahead.
I don't know how, but you can find me on Instagram, and it's Amadia, AMADEALLEN, and yeah, that's where you can find me.
You can follow me at Prime Hierarchy. That's PRIMEHIERARCHY. I don't got a personal page. Just follow my brand. That's all that matters.
Let's go. Hey. Please subscribe. Please. Last time I cursed at you guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. I take that back. But please subscribe. You know, just hit that red button and you know where to find me.
We out.
Episode 6 coming soon.